I am always praying and manifesting that whoever needs this message gets to see this message when they most need it. One of the ways that life is going to show you and prove to you that you are making progress in your healing journey is by putting you back in places that used to trigger you or presenting your triggers back to you and just really showing how different you are reacting to the situations now in this point of your journey. So healing yourself does not change other people. It can, it might. The healing might overpour onto them, but the main reason why we go through our healing journey is so that we can change how it made us feel and the way we receive and perceive anything else afterwards. So if you find yourself back in the same situation or dealing with the same people and they're doing the same things to you, just know that this is life's way of showing you how much progress you've made in your healing journey. So, just an example, for the past 2 weeks, I've been hanging out with my mom because we had family come into town. So, we've been going around being a tourist or like just traveling and stuff. And my mom and I's relationship hasn't always been the healthiest or the prettiest or the most peaceful relationship. My mom was doing a lot of the things that she used to do, which made me stop hanging out with her for a while. And it used to hurt me. Like being a teenager, she didn't understand how much her words and her little actions and whatever, her being dismissive actually hurt me and how much it made me feel unworthy. But I have been working on my mother wounds for the past few years, and I've realized and I've noticed that, in certain times I would be put back in places and she would do exactly the stuff that she used to do while I was growing up. But I realized how much my reaction to it has changed. Before, like maybe like a year or two ago, it still made me upset, but I didn't want to argue. I did not want to talk back to her. And then gradually over time, as of recently, I did not feel hurt anymore. When I was hanging out with her, she's still being dismissive of me and anything that I'm saying. It's like I wasn't even talking. Like my aunt will ask me a question to like confirm something my mom was saying or whatever. My mom will just shrug me away. And then they'll ask like a stranger, like a waiter, if we were in a restaurant, and the waiter will literally say what I said, and then my mom would be like, "Oh my god, haha," like giggle with that person. And I'm just like, okay. And like my aunt would just look at me and just wink and be like, "Oh, now at least it's confirmed." But it's like I know it's still happening, and I wasn't expecting her to change when I was healing myself. I just knew I needed to change. I needed to stop hurting and I needed to stop taking things the way I did, I guess personally, growing up. And I just needed to stop letting her have power over me, basically. Part of my healing is that understanding how my mom has her own wounds and she has her own things that she needs to work on and work through. And that is not my responsibility. And I can understand that and love her regardless of what she does. And say that that will never affect me ever again. That fact about her and her life will never hurt me again because I know exactly who I am now and I know exactly what I'm worth, and what she does and what she says has nothing to do with me because that is a personal issue that she needs to deal with and that she needs to heal from. And just from getting to that point of the understanding of her past and just her having her own issues and things that she needs to heal from made me feel and gave me the strength to just not take things personal when she does things like that that really used to trigger and hurt me. You get what I'm saying? So if you are finding yourself around people who are triggering you, just know that even if you're at a state of still being triggered, that you are still making progress. Because if you look back to how you used to react and how it used to make you feel, I'm pretty sure it's not the same anymore. And there shouldn't be guilt behind any of that because you're healing yourself, you're allowing yourself to feel good and feel better because everyone has pain, everyone has traumas, but nobody should be projecting and passing that trauma onto somebody else. But it does happen, and the only person that you can control is yourself. That's why you decided to step into this healing journey and walk this journey for yourself. Okay, I just started coughing really bad. So there's something about the throat chakra. There might be some things that you need to say, or maybe you need to speak up a little bit more, or just accept a certain truth in order for you to keep moving forward. That's what I'm hearing. But if it resonates, it resonates. But other than that, I hope this is making sense. And just know that you're not back in the situation because you haven't done the work. It's just life needed you to see that you are making progress and you're doing the right work and that you're on the right path, and that you just need to keep going and believing in yourself, that you are doing the right thing for yourself. Just know that I'm so proud of you, and I send you so much love and so much support on this journey. And just know that you are not alone. You are never alone. I'm always here supporting and cheering you guys on. I love you guys.